Inspiration Church, greetings from Steve and Sharon Mason from Burnham on Sea. One of the most frustrating times in our lives, and I found this to be so true of me, is times of indecision. Till I actually decide on a course of action, I felt uncomfortable. I felt unsettled between times. In John 2, John records a wedding that took place in Cana of Galilee. Jesus' mother was there, and so were the disciples. When the wine was gone, the wine had run out. Jesus' mother said to them, "There's no more wine." Jesus said, "Woman, why do you involve me? My hour has not yet come." Let's call this the gap. On the London Underground, before stepping off a train, there's usually an announcement, "Mind the gap." The gap between the train and the platform. The gap between no wine and new wine. His mother said to the servants, "Do whatever he tells you." First question, what is the Spirit emphasizing to us at this moment? In the gap, there's a stripping away of the things that we've depended upon, we've relied upon. So what needs to be stripped away? Another key question is this: what needs to remain stripped away when we emerge the other side? Question 3, what's this crisis revealing about you, about me? Crisis doesn't change who we are. Crisis reveals who we are. What's it revealing about you? People are anxious, they're fearful. The world isn't looking for a macho people that say, "Hey, I haven't got any fear." It's looking for people who have a different relationship to fear that they have. So as we pursue intimacy with Jesus during this time, we'll find our approach to fear transformed as we get filled with his love. Question 4, what's the opportunity? What's God's gift to you and to me at this time? The Chinese word for crisis is made up of 2 different characters. It signifies danger and opportunity, respectively. So what's the opportunity? Verse 6. Nearby stood 6 water jars, the kind used for purification, ceremonial washing, each holding 20 to 30 gallons. And Jesus said to the servants, "Fill the jars with water." There's an opportunity for miracles. There's an opportunity for purification in our own lives, for dealing with our stuff. Opportunity to prepare for miracles. When the master of the banquet tasted the transformed water, he said, "You've saved the best until now." I firmly believe the church's finest hour is still yet to come. But it's going to be tough on the flesh. Read Luke 21, that'll tell you. But it's going to be vibrant. It's going to be dynamic in the Spirit. Right now, there's scores of anxious people looking at Jesus online. Just like Zacchaeus did. He wanted to see Jesus, but he didn't want to be seen seeing Jesus. So my question to you as a church is this: what are your digital sycamore trees? What are your digital sycamore trees? For years we've been saying that the church isn't a building, it's a people. Now we have to ensure that it isn't something we just say, but something we can make real in one another's lives. So what do we have to offer to the world? What's our USP, our unique selling point? What's the distinctive that we bring as followers of Jesus? The clue is in the question. Our distinctive is Jesus himself. We must have our confidence in the gospel. It's vital to get the good news out there. I'm going to close with a quote from Milton Friedman. Not a Christian, he was an American economist and a professor at the University of Chicago. And I quote, "Only a crisis, actual or perceived, produces real change. When that crisis occurs, the actions that are taken depend upon the ideas that are lying around. That, I believe, is our basic function, to develop alternatives to existing policies, to keep them alive until they're politically impossible. Until the politically impossible becomes the politically inevitable. Only a crisis, actual or perceived, produces real change. We're in a time of crisis. We can affect real change by putting Jesus' ideas out there. And we can do that through the media, through just interacting with people when we're allowed, and affecting real change. May God bless you at this time. Amen.